Okie, Itamexkanatani, good morning. It is just about 8:30 in the AM on Tuesday, August 30th, 2022, in the lunar cycle Otsitaya Bitsixinex, when the snakes all go blind, which, as we saw in my last video, is referring to the newborns. Hey, the snake birthing event and the newborns with their eyes glazed over, waiting for their first shed. I think it's going to be a busy round. We'll see. That's my prediction, though. End of last week, we had a bit of colder weather, rainy and such, and I think it probably sent the snakes underground and probably cued them, hey, maybe it's time to get back to those hibernacula. So I was surprised last night that I didn't get a burst of calls as the snakes started, slithering their ways home. But perhaps that's gonna kick in today. Certainly right off the hop here, we have our first call in a part of Riverstone that I don't normally pick up snakes in, but I'm not surprised it's there. It's only maybe a block away from open coulee rim field and such. Apparently there's a rattlesnake waiting on the sidewalk there for me. So let's go take a look, and then we'll see where the day brings us. Hey. Oh yeah. Yeah, where's the last you seen him?
A little to the right, maybe 2-3 sidewalk pad. Right around there. Take a hard left, that's where we hit.
You came in here?
Right
Okay.
here. I last saw him going right by this bush, straight ahead.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright,
And
let's see.
it's like 18 inches, or 18, yeah. Not quite a foot or 2 feet. And that was probably 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll see if we can run into him. Oh, 10 minutes? He could be across that road. But we'll look. I'm going to drop my bucket here and just scope out a little bit. Bet we've lost him. Look at this, how camouflaged he is. Do you see a rattlesnake? See one now? The little guy. Oh, he's been bumped. He's got a little nick by his tail. Poor guy.
So was he injured?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got his tail got whacked on the road, it looks like, and he's got a little injury.
That's why he was on the sidewalk probably.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't have a rattle.
How old would that thing be?
He's probably 3 years old.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Oh, this poor or snake. No telling whether this is survivable for the snake or not. Look at that injury. Usually when they get bumped, they're not going to live to tell about it. Hey? This one's just got his tail crimped. So who knows, maybe it's survivable. I'm gonna just let him go in this badger hole here, but he seems to be kind of slowed down, hey? So I don't know. He definitely needs to rest. He just might not be okay with this one, you know? I don't know, I'll let him do his thing. He doesn't want to go in the hole. So. Well, looks like he's got his mind set on heading somewhere. I don't know, it's almost one of those cases where I should take him home and see if I can nurse him. Good health a little bit, but what am I gonna do, you know? I can't do anything. That the injuries are inside of that tail. Whatever's happened has happened, you know. So hopefully you'll be okay. But probably not. Alright, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we are off to deal with snake call number 2. This one is going to bring us to Canyon Close, which is a little loop in the canyons that I do often collect rattlesnakes on. And in fact, the residents that we're going, the lady who lives there, well, it's an older couple that lived there, but the lady was bitten by one of our rattlesnakes here about 16 years ago. Her and her husband were doing some garden work. He was using the weed whacker. It was noisy, so she couldn't hear the rattle, and she reached under one of her plants to pluck some weeds, and she put her hand right on the snake and zappo. So she wants the snake out of there ASAP, of course, and they've got it, I guess, underneath a bucket, which is a pretty dangerous situation for the snake at these temperatures. It's 32 degrees outside right now, and inside the bucket, that's going to be super hot. They could cook the snake. They can't control its body temperature very easily, so I got to get over there quick, pick up the snake, and see it to better purchase. Here we go. My bucket is in disrepair. I need a new handle. It's probably just time I get a new bucket. Howdy.
Howdy, how are you?
Good.
Seems every time we go away we get a rattlesnake.
They know you're away, baby.
They do. Everybody's coming.
Oh, the weed eater's out and everything. It's
Hey, no, he stopped.
it's the perfect storm all over again, hey?
Yeah. He's just on the other side of our fence. I did put one of those little snake guards up,
Oh yeah.
but I put it up to keep our puppy in, and
Yeah.
it works both ways. You can just go around the gate and get him.
Okay.
Where's
Hello.
Hello.
See what that phone call is in case it's another snake. Yeah. Hello.
We kept him cool.
I have a Jeff Tom.
A what?
Don't snake up the sidewalk. Can I put up show?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please. Hi. Is this the same person or a new person?
This is Ryan. I'm the snake wrangler.
Oh, Ryan. Yeah. Oh, is this heavy foot? Is it?
Heavy head. Yeah.
Heavy head. Sorry, heavy head. Ryan, I think rattlesnakes are protected, and you're the one that picks them up, isn't it?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. There apparently is one on 148 River Grove Chase West in Riverstone.
Okay.
148 River Grove Chase West, and it's on the sidewalk.
Okay. Cool. I'm just picking one up in the canyons, and I'll be right over that way.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much, Ryan. I think those are protected, so that's why we were calling you.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm not touching that thing then? Okay.
All right. Thank you.
148 River Grove Chase West. Thanks so much, Ryan.
You bet. Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, it was.
I need a new
Oh, I guess that's okay, is it?
bucket strap. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah.
Well, you probably can't get out of there anyway, but wait now.
Hey there.
That's what he's going to do. He isn't going to drop it. Watch your step. There could be a flyer behind the guy. Be careful.
Can you see how old it is?
Oh, it's an older snake. It's 10 plus years old.
10 plus.
And it's a male snake. Yeah, he's been around a while.
Yeah.
Hard to tell when they're that big because they kind of peak out in size. Okay, so we are gonna go quickly check what is the situation about the snake on the sidewalk at 148 River Grove Chase. That has me pretty curious because it's the exact same address where I picked up that snake who'd been bumped this morning. So it kind of makes me wonder whether there's another snake there actually, or whether the caller is perhaps the one who injured the snake and is now calling it in or something like that. The dispatch note to me says dead snake at that address, although when I was talking to the individual, I didn't get that perception that it was dead. Maybe it is. Anyway, or maybe it's the same one from this morning that's being reported, hours later, which is, it happens sometimes, especially if somebody accidentally, injures one or something like that, and they're concerned. Like he raised the issue a couple of times. They're protected, aren't they? Yeah, they're protected. So, maybe he injured the snake this morning, and wants to report it, but doesn't want to get himself in any trouble. So he does the timeline. I don't know. Anyway, it's a snake, so we're gonna go check it out, and we'll see if there's actually one there. Yeah.
It is, eh?
Yeah. Did you get a rattlesnake report?
Yeah, somebody, yes.
Yeah, I'm the rattlesnake wrangler for the city.
Okay, good, because
yeah.
I called, because they're protected, they send us, I'm like, we don't touch these.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, you're coming, okay.
Yeah, but this is, you had one this morning.
Yeah. Okay, is it dead or is it a...
You didn't have another one, eh?
No, you came about it this morning.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. No,
okay,
I just got another call. Was that you that called?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Somebody just called the hotline again to report the snake here. Probably the guy who bumped it this morning.
Oh, it could have been. Is it dead then, or?
It was hit, but it wasn't dead. Yeah.
Oh, it was hit, so it was suffering and dying.
Yeah.
So I called this morning at 7, and I said that there was a snake and it's possibly dead.
Yeah.
That's 7, and at 8 o'clock I called back saying, hey, it's actually alive, and then they put me through to him, and then he came at 8:45 and got it. So
okay.
Maybe it's the same thing, I don't know.
No,
could have been.
Somebody, like I just actually talked to somebody in voice. That was telling me there's a snake over here on the sidewalk. And
Right here,
okay,
then.
Yeah. But
it was not the same one.
I'm betting it's the same one.
Yeah.
Well, it must have been. Was it dead or?
No.
No, it was hit though.
Oh, hit. Oh, yeah, you said hit though. Okay.
Yeah, it was bumped.
Well, that's...
I don't see another obvious snake. I bet it's the one from this morning. It's probably whoever injured it. They went off and then they wanted to report it later. I don't know.
Well, it could have been then.
Maybe.
Well, it could have been. Well, as long as it's dealt with then.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have a good day, eh?
I was just picking up another snake when I got that second call. I've got a big one in the back.
From where?
From the canyons. Canyon close.
How big?
Well, this gives us the opportunity to check in on where I left that snake this morning and see whether he has moved on or potentially gone in the hole, or whether he's just died where I left him. That was kind of my concern, even though he was mobile. But looks like he's gone. He's not here anyway. So hopefully he'll figure his way into some kind of healing somehow. Meanwhile, we deposit Big Boy here. He's kind of upset into the hole. Yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened, a mix-up like that. And City Hall must obviously thought that I didn't attend the call this morning or something to send another city guy running out to find out what's going on. But yeah, I think the guy who called may have been the one who bumped the snake. This guy is big and striky. Not happy to be in my custody at all. Yeah, I'll just use the bucket as a as a bit of a shield here with this guy, because he is not a happy camper, and he can potentially strike, you know, as long as his body length. So I don't know how they got him under the bucket, but it riled him up, whatever it was. All right, just leave him there. Keeps facing me. I can see it now. He's dropping down the hole. Yeah, he's just making sure the danger's gone, and then he swung low. Something else I wanted to show you potentially here on the ground. I'm looking for what's Tatsimon, the cactus berry, which is almost at its ripe stage. I thought I saw some up here this morning. In fact, I'm sure I did, so I'm going to take a little bit of a better peek before I give up. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at this. This isn't even the one I saw this morning. This is a nice one. What's Tatsimon? So the berries You can see there on the top. And they're not ready. If they're ready, they'll pluck right out like nothing. You don't even have to use any finger muscle power at all. Or just hardly a registerable power to pull them out. So they're not there yet. What is ready right now, and what I want to go check out, is hawthorns, onions. I do still want to, I got to clip some more gumweed. I want to get some of the goldenrod flowers while they're out. Still a lot of stuff to harvest. I don't have time. I'm missing work as it is, and when I'm not on a live run with an animal, mostly I'm trying to catch up on stuff with Samus. Anyhow, we'll see. I am expecting more calls today, probably this evening, as the temperatures start to cool a little bit. The snakes will be rolling toward the dens and are no doubt going to have some encounters, at least on the coulee rims, if not in the neighborhoods themselves. So we'll see. Osprey couple still here, I think. Well, to my knowledge, this is the only osprey couple in Lethbridge. It's one of them. I think that's probably their fledgling from this year, and the other parent is here, I think. I don't know, but yeah, they got a fledgling, obviously, and they will be taking off here before too long. I kind of, every time I come out, I kind of take a glance out this way and see, what they're doing, whether they're around here or not, because one of these days I'm gonna look over and they're gonna be gone. They're 100% fish eaters, so there's no way they can stick around the winter here. They didn't even used to stick around the summer here so much in Lethbridge. Like, I used to see them at the pond at the kind of the beginning of the season, and then never again until the next year. And I think that with the construction in all of the new subdivisions of basically like storm ponds with pike and other fish, I think they put koi in there and stuff like that sometimes too. With all those storm ponds and stuff, it's enough that these guys are keeping fed and able to have a family here, which is kind of cool. So I'll keep checking in on them as the next weeks progress, but one of these days they won't be there anymore. Yeah, check out the babies. The babies. The wee little tobaccos. Just starting up. I harvested the ones that I have been growing for a while. Lots and lots of seed pods. I just took one seed pod to germinate all of these new plants. And I'm gonna have to cull like a lot of the plants out of here if I want any of them to have significant growth. But yeah, new babies. So back in the office for the rest of the afternoon. Hopefully it's pretty warm, so I don't expect another snake call until maybe this afternoon. We'll see what happens, but like I said, they are in migration, so who knows. Alright, it's evening time now, and haven't had any more snake calls. Just back here to check on the situation with the skunks. I'm a little bit worried about them because, well, Kibble's gone, but that could have been from birds. I've been leaving kibble here for them, but in the rainy couple of days I didn't leave any water. And then when it stopped raining, I also forgot to leave water for a day, and I'm a little worried that these guys are not doing well. I'm gonna leave a camera trap here. I'm gonna set it up, but I want to show you something first. Check this out. We got two beautiful orb weaving jewel spiders here in the back. See that girl there? And then we got her sister, probably. Maybe, I like to think that anyway. Right in here. I don't know if you can see her there. Really nice orb webs. But yeah, I'm going to set up the camera trap. We'll leave it overnight. And we'll see if the little ones are still around or not. Well, it is nice to see the stinkers are still doing well back there. I was a little bit concerned about them, given that their sibling passed away so easily with just a little bit of heat exposure, and they spent a whole day back there without water. I was worried. Good to see they're doing well. Thought maybe I'd end the video out here this morning. It's Wednesday morning. The morning after, I'm sure I'm gonna have more snakes today, but I might start a new video with them and just leave you with scenes of the pre-sunlit pond. The sun has not burst over the horizon quite yet. It's really nice right now out here. And the heron. Mohkami, the blue heron.